said, but he'd like to get a few chances. And that last break, well, Mark didn't really do a lot wrong. The opening red was to the left middle was a beauty. There are people that enjoy the stats out there. You mentioned one earlier, Clive, about as many centuries today, and which clearly has been surpassed, and there was in one of the championships of the past. But if you want to know how many centuries there's been, what's the record for 6 frames of snooker? How many centuries? Well, the answer is 6, because it happened in the qualifier last year. Kyron Wilson and Anthony Hamilton, they had 6 centuries between them in successive frames. But this has been quite spellbinding tonight, hasn't it?
Well, simply special. O'Sullivan's safety catches the blue and leaves Allen a possibility.
Difficult shot the way he played it. He tried to pot it and indeed cannon the 2 reds and finish on the black. I think the cannon was probably only on if the pot hit thick like that.
And it certainly made it no easier that Allen has scored only 7 points in the last 3 frames. O'Sullivan's cannon from his initial red onto the black was not ideal.
No, it's very thin, this. He has to go around the table. A little bit of hit and hope this time. It's not something Ronnie employs very often. There may be something available to the left corner. And I think the black will go as well to the right corner. It's not a simple shot. It's a little bit complicated over there. Little touch of side, right-hand side on this. Swing the cue wider. And that's not bad at all. That's, again, a pretty good bust up of the pack.
16.
But he's not on the red, I don't think, to the right corner. That's a rarity. Oh, the table is making even Ronnie'o'Sullivan think here. Pulling this red and getting onto the next colour is anything but easy.
Not on the pink as he meant to be.
No, and it's one of these shots that he's been knocking in for fun if he plays the pink, but the yellow might interest him as well. I think he hit the green because the yellow didn't go in cleanly, it went in thick, so the cue ball didn't come round as he anticipated.
The potting machine breaks down.
19.
And it comes as a shock to us all when it does, when he's in this form. Probably a shock to Mark Allen, actually. one. He hit that well. He wanted to be at least straight on the pink. I think he's got straightness of angle just to avoid going up and down the table.
Seven.
What can Alan do? He can only stick to his game, stick to his method, stick to his self-belief.
Eight.
Intended to be better on the pink. Thinking about potting the green cushion first. Went back to the pink, which was more difficult, but it was the only way he had a very good chance of leaving good position.
14.
Yes, what he needs is an angle on here, and he has a slight angle to get up the table.
15. $21. $22. $28. $29.
Building these up quite nicely now.
Yeah, this is a pretty good effort, Clive, isn't it? When he's been on the receiving end for quite
36.
some time now. And they've not all been there.
37.
To really think about this break. It's not enough yet, but it's still a good performance for me. That's a little bit of a shame. That will annoy him because the top bet of the two close together is potable, but he tried to develop one or two others as well. Now you see the position. If he could have got away from that red, he was on a choice of two, especially the top one, I think. But now he really has to make sure that this contribution ends with a top-class safety shot. Because what we've seen of Ronnie'o'Sullivan, he could clear up from anywhere tonight.
Mark Allen 44.
To lead by 25.
Well, I guess from Ronnie's perspective, you know, he thought that the cue ball was heading back around him behind the black and up the table, so it gave him good incentive to play the shot. Still a good one. This will be a good one as well on the blue. Oh, that's got the blue back on the spot. Like I said, he could clear up here.
6. Seven.
He didn't really play on the black. It only goes in half a pocket, so pink it is. I think that's the red
13.
that earlier on Mark Allen played on after the cannon.
14.
Well, these haven't been easy shots all week, but at least from where he's
21.
playing it, he can drop it in because he's got quite an angle on this.
22.
Gradually, the winning clearance is coming in sight.
29.
Again, more accuracy required on this shot.
Yes, it.
Stopping to get the cue ball clean, but as you can see, tells you from that angle, the red isn't very close to the pocket. Another
30.
marvellous shot, and the angle is there to get up for the red.
$37.
Well, he looks at the scores. 12 the difference. And it's really all about one
38.
shot now. And the 2 cushions up for the yellow, in behind the yellow. Well, he's really hit the zone tonight. Players can do that, where they have a little spell where it's
45.
mesmerised out there. But when O'Sullivan does it, it's something else.
47.
This has been a consummate performance from O'Sullivan. He's made 3 centuries. He's still trying to work out whether he needs brown as well as the green.
Well,
50.
this audience have enjoyed it, and if you've enjoyed watching snooker over the last 20 years, you're in for a treat tomorrow, I think. You're going to see 2 of the great modern-day players
54.
in action.
At his best, O'Sullivan is the best. And tonight, he was at his best. He made 3 centuries in beating Mark Allen by 6 frames to 2 to reach tomorrow's final against John Higgins.